Welcome to the City of Tustin's video series. This video will discuss front yard landscaping requirements for single-family homes and ways to help conserve water with drought-tolerant landscapes. As you may know, the state of California has a very complex water supply system that all California residents and businesses depend on. Due to the geography, the state has a limited supply of water and is prone to droughts. In an effort to reduce water consumption in landscaping, the state required all cities to adopt the Model Water Efficiency Landscape Ordinance. Explained in the What is the Model Water Efficient Landscape Ordinance video series, the water measures only apply to new landscape projects over 500 square feet or remodeled landscapes over 2,500 square feet. Please note that all landscape projects will require a review from the planning department. We recognize that most residential landscape projects will not meet these thresholds, but we want to encourage you to do your part to save water with your landscape project. First, let's explore a few guiding principles on good landscape design and maintenance. One key consideration to keep in mind is that live plant materials have different watering needs. Plants are classified into what are called hydrozones. Make sure you plant materials of similar hydrozones together, or else your watering schedule might overwater or underwater plants that are right next to each other. Another consideration to conserve water is to modify your watering frequency and schedule. Established landscapes may not require as much water as you may think. Visit the California Be Water Wise website to get more detailed recommendations. You may also consider looking at how your landscape is being watered. Designing an irrigation system that delivers the right amount of water only where it's needed will help to reduce water consumption. Investigate drip irrigation, targeted spray nozzles, and more on the Be Water Wise website. As you start to think about how to redesign your yard, you should first be aware of a few city code requirements that will shape your design. First, you must retain at least 50% of your front yard landscape with live plant materials. This area is measured from the front property line, typically the inside of the sidewalk or backup curb, to the front setback line. The front setback line is an imaginary line in your property that defines what we view as your front yard. This dimension can vary from 15 to 20 feet based on your zone. Contact a planner at 714-573-3140 to confirm your front setback requirements. And speak with a planner regarding landscaping requirements in the side and rear yard. Next, let's talk about plant recommendations. Drought-tolerant plants utilize a limited amount of water once they're established, as opposed to a high water-consuming material like traditional grass lawns. The goal in picking a palette is to select plants that achieve your aesthetic goals while taking into account the water consumption. Plants are grouped into a few general categories. First are ground covers. They do just as the name says, they spread horizontally to cover the ground. There are many ground covers and perennials, but, as with all types of plant material, you are free to choose your own drought-tolerant materials. Some suggestions for ground cover include desert carpet, yarrow, ice plant, trailing lantana, and myoporum. The next category are shrubs. These plants provide a small or medium-sized vertical element to a landscape. Some suggestions for drought-tolerant shrubs include bush baccharis, manzanita, sagebrush, needlegrass, rosemary, and sage. The last big category are trees. These provide a taller vertical element and can provide shade on parts of your property or house, having a dual benefit of reducing cooling costs. Some suggestions for drought-tolerant trees include sweet bay, Chilean mesquite, Australian willow, and chitalpa. You can also find a more extensive list of drought-tolerant plants on the Be Water Wise website. We understand that redesigning your yard can be a complex project. We hope that this video has helped you to visualize the code. Call to speak with a planner at 714-573-3140 or visit our website for additional information.